Hey, this is Chris Otts. I am a reporter at WDRB, and one of the things I do is follow the struggles that so many people are having with Kentucky's unemployment system. It is challenging trying to get information on this topic, but I'm doing the best I can, collecting it from various places. And I'm making this video because I wanted to address one specific question that I've been trying to get the answer to regarding the work search requirements that are being reinstated by Governor Andy Beshear coming up here next week. Let's first hear from the governor's general counsel, Amy Cubbage. This is at the briefing that took place just yesterday, where she's talking about what the work search requirements are in general.
As a reminder, you're required to seek suitable full-time employment and report at least one job contact per week. Please keep a record of your contacts because you will have to put that in when you make your benefit requests. That's going to include the job you applied for, the name and title of who you contacted at that job, and the name of the employer. You're going to have a reasonable amount of time to find work comparable in pay and skill level. After a reasonable amount of time, you may be requested to expand your search out. You won't be required to conduct that search if you're in a trade union that finds work for you. You're a student in a training program. You have a recall date within 12 weeks, or you were part of a mass claim filed by your employer.
So that's an overview of the kind of additional paperwork that people are going to have to do when submitting their request for checks. But here's the question that I've been getting and that I wanted to answer. It is still a valid reason to be on unemployment today through the Pandemic Unemployment Assistance Program because you do not have childcare. And in Jefferson County, schools are not in session full time still and will not be for the remainder of the school year. So it begs the question for people who are on unemployment because they're at home taking care of their kids, how are they supposed to fulfill these work search requirements? Well, yesterday, and by the way, I've been asking this question for over 2 weeks now and have not gotten an answer from the administration. Until yesterday, Amy Cubbage did answer this question, but in circumspect language. So let's play what she said.
We've had some questions about PUA, the Pandemic Unemployment Assistance. If you are a PUA claimant, you are required to look for work, but of course it has to be suitable and will be dependent on the reason that you are claiming PUA. When you request your benefits, the system will start to walk you through the review process and show you how to put that information in. And we'll have more information, including FAQs, on the kcc.ky.gov website.
Okay, so to put that in plain English for you, what she's meaning to say there is that when you have to search for work that is suitable to your circumstances, that means the general expectation is that you still have to search for work. Let's say if you're stuck at home, because of the lack of childcare, maybe the work you need to search for is like call center work that could be done at home or other telework that you could still do while at home and taking care of your kids. That is the basic expectation. Certain groups are exempt from the work search requirements, like if you have a definite callback or you're part of a labor union and they find work for you. But for people who are stuck at home because of lack of childcare, you're not completely exempt, but there is sort of this reasonableness threshold. So you're not expected to search for work that would require you to leave the home, but you are expected to search for work that you could maybe do while stuck at home. So that is the general answer to the question. And of course, as time goes on, in theory, you could not become eligible for benefits based on these work search requirements. So you do have to put this information in, and there's a general expectation that as you go on, that you sort of lower your requirements for what kind of work you're willing to do and willing to search for. But again, there's no hard and fast rules or lines determining how exactly that works. It's going to be on a case-by-case basis. Another question that I've been asking and gotten zero answer to is who's reviewing this information? Is anybody going to be actually checking this when you put this information in? And I don't think we know the answer to that question yet. But I hope this at least helps with the piece on the childcare segment. And I would encourage you to send me any more questions that you want me to investigate. You can email me, COTTS@WDRB.com. So thanks for watching, and I hope you subscribe to our YouTube channel.